Nobody really cares about UFC 318 featuring Max Holloway versus Dustin Poirier. They should have some new fights and hype this card because there is no way this card sells more than 100k PPV buys or even gets more views because nobody really cares about this. Nobody cares about this fight, to be honest, because why would they? There is no fucking way people gonna give a shit about this card. The only reason people gonna watch this fight because it was the last fight of Dustin Poirier. Other than that, there is no storyline. There is nothing. Like nobody really cares, and people even don't know why they are fighting. It's not a contender fight. Like, what is this? Why? Why you want this fight? This fight doesn't make any sense. And if Max Holloway wins, who will fight? Who he will fight? Who will he fight? There's nobody to fight. They will not make Max Holloway versus Ilia Topuria again. They're gonna make Ilia Topuria versus Arman. So who will he fight? There is nobody to fight. Max Holloway should fight himself if he wins. Like, there is no fight. So the lightweight division is so stacked that nothing makes sense anymore. So it is really, there are many contenders. That's why nobody really want to fight each other because everybody wants to fight for the belt. Max Holloway will call out his Ilia Topuria after the fight for sure because he wants that fight, and Dana will say no because Ilia should fight Arman. If Paddy wins, Paddy will fight Ilia. So there are two fights already done for Ilia. So there is no way they're gonna make a Max Holloway versus Ilia Topuria, and Ilia Topuria will not take that fight either. So this is a strange situation now. If Dustin Poirier wins, Dustin retires. Maybe he calls out Ilia Topuria. They can make Dustin Poirier versus Ilia Topuria, to be honest. But I think Dustin Poirier gonna lose. If they make it, it's a pure execution of Dustin Poirier. So Dustin Poirier is fucked up. I don't want Dustin Poirier to fight Ilia Topuria, to be honest, because if Ilia Topuria knocks out Dustin Poirier in his last fight, that would be bad for Dustin Poirier's career. So he should retire after this fight. So he should not fight another fight. So I think Ilia should fight Arman, and if Max Holloway wins, Max Holloway should fight somebody like Charles, maybe something like that, or he can fight Justin Gaethje. I don't know, man, what UFC gonna do. They're saying UFC 319 co-main event will be Justin Gaethje versus Paddy Pimblett. But if that's a fight, then Ilia will fight Paddy in end of the year. So there's a chance that Ilia can fight Paddy if Paddy gets a big finish. UFC 318 doesn't have hype card. Only card that's there in that fight is a main event. Holloway versus Dustin Poirier. Other than that, the card is shit. Nobody cares about this card, to be honest. Only main event. What the fuck is this? It's like turning into a boxing fight where only main event is hyped up and other cards are shit. So Dana, you should focus on this and somehow bring a big co-main event for UFC 318. Otherwise, it will not sell shit. So hope Dana will bring a new fight or put on a big show or put on big fight in the co-main of this card and hype this fight up. So it is what it is. UFC is not promoting fights anymore, to be honest. They could have made multiple press conferences for UFC 317 and they didn't. So they're not really hyping up fights anymore. So I don't know what happens to it. This card, to be honest. Nobody cares about this card, to be honest. Nobody really have any interest in this card. It's a mid card. It should have been a biggest card because Dustin Poirier is fighting Max Holloway. This is a big fight. They should hype this fight up, and they're not doing it. So it's kind of weird and kind of insulting for these legends who are fighting here. So UFC, do something good with the promotion, bro. You guys are not promoting well, and subscribe, like, and share this video with your teachers. I don't know why, but that's what it is. I'm the best in the world. Nobody can beat me. I'm the greatest of all time.